have a big problem with that. So I'm with you when you're right.
Rape is not. Rape is not nothing to be played with, and I really feel as though people should stop using it as if it's a read. That is not a read. That is not a read at all. Like that's not a read. And for some what reason, this generation thinks that that's a read. That's not a read to me.
This app thinks that it's a read. I don't hear anything
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
about to say I don't hear that too often in any other app.
Maybe it's the people who I surround myself with outside of Bigo, but I don't hear anything like that outside
Did I
of.
just say this? I said this app, didn't I? Or did I? What I
No,
say?
you said this
I mean,
generation.
I
Because I
honestly,
hear
I've
it
been
on
on
this
this
app,
app.
but I hear it from the younger generation. So when I heard it from Tyrus, it was kind of like, oh, ooh, ah.
I've been on this app for 2 years. Today make 2 years I've been on this app, and that's the first time I ever heard some shit
Oh
like
well,
that.
happy anniversary.
Oh well,
And
baby,
I've
you
never.
that's you don't sit on that gay messy side. They talks like that all the time.
Yeah, all the time, all the
They
damn
talk like that
time.
All
all
the
the time.
time.
That's
AIDS,
the first time,
rape,
but no, honestly, this the
molestation.
first I'm hearing of this shit.
No, and I'm telling you, baby, on that gay side, baby, that messy gay side, baby, those are reads to them. That's a read.
The most I ever saw was, the top broadcasters waking it up on certain people, that molested people on this app and them taking them off the app. But the reads like that,
That
I
be the
never heard
bias.
them.
That be the bias part of it. Because you want to take people off the app that do that, but at the same time, you read people who have been through it. So that's what
Yeah.
be crazy about it to me. Because you you, you can't play Holy Grail and then turn around and be the kettle.
What's up, everybody on the
Like
phone?
Yeah,
it,
it's
it never
hurtful. A lot of these motherfuckers are just weird like that, bro. A lot of these motherfuckers are just weird like that to even remotely in your brain feel right in your soul to say some shit like that to a 20-year-old girl.
And he got daughters. God forbid if
That's
somebody
what that
snatch
was
up one
my
of his
thing. And Coach,
daughters.
that's what I said to you. I'm like, I wouldn't have never thought he'd go that dark because he have daughters. So, like when he did it, I was like,
But then again, the baby
what the
mother said
fuck?
out her mouth. The baby mother said out of her mouth, and it's on the screen recording video. She was saying it to Cali Blue that her kids, her daughters was in the tub. And Tyrus zoomed in on their motherfucking private parts, was making a video and zoomed in on their asses.
Oh no,
Who is that, Blue?
I've never heard that one.
Reba was there. Cali Blue played the recording yesterday.
I didn't hear that in the recording though. I didn't hear that in the recording.
Bro, the
Who
man,
has the recording?
Cali
Cali
Blue has it.
Blue.
Call Kylie Blue over
And
here.
Cali Blue is his number one hater. Bro.
Call
Not
Kylie
as,
Blue over here.
Yo, that's so bad. Cali Blue want that man off this app. Yo, he gonna do any and everything to get him off.
There's a
So
whole
like she
black
really
folder in
said
his
that.
in his file
So hold
cabinet.
up, hold up, hold up. So that's a whole nother situation then. Because
Hold
if he did that, why would you even want your kids around him?
Poetry. He's saying
That's predatory
another
behavior.
weekend is saying that he never talked to you about getting out your agents,
But let's be
getting
for real.
out
The
of
baby
time,
mother just
try
as
to get in
twisted as him. The
Tyrus'
baby
agent
mother just as
cabinet.
fucked up in the head as him.
you
Hold
said
on,
what?
wait a minute. I'm trying to tell
What?
Poetry something, girl. I'm over here, Bigo watching. Girl, I gotta hurry up, get the tea out. That guy over there, wingman, shit man, bald head, bitch ass man, said that he's never talked to you about leaving Tyrus's family chat to join your family chat. He said that he was talking about somebody named P Money. He never talked to you.
Hmm?
Well, that's not true. He said it on a public panel. He said it on his panel
Okay.
that now he didn't say he wanted to leave Tyrus's agency.
Upset.
He said he would and join Tyrus's agency.
Yeah, all right. I gotta go back over.
Let him join Tyrus's agency. Watch he don't get
Well,
paid.
Okay, baby.
he's
Just
already
like
in
the
the
rest
agency.
of them.
He's already in the agency. He said he wished he hadn't
He
joined
ain't
Tyrus.
getting paid. Tyrus gonna keep their check.
I mean, if you see how people are irresponsible on the app, Why would you join their agency? But again, everybody don't have that option to pay out their hoes. So he might not have that option.
Listen,
What?
Tyrus was he wanted me to
What?
put my sister
Uh,
in his
for
agency
him?
so bad. I told him, sure, I'm gonna put him in his agency. Nope, I put her ass right at Island Vibes. He tried it because I was not putting my sister in his
They're looking at
fucking
who numbers more.
agency. Man, he robbed them girls to get to where the fuck he at right now today. That's why
Oh,
his numbers is the way they is. If y'all watch that 2 hour and 30 minute long ass interview with Empress Paris and all them bitches that he robbed, that's how he got to where the fuck he got to.
yeah, yeah. That shit is weird, bro. That shit is
Outside of
weird.
him, I just really feel I don't care too much about him to be honest. But I really my heart really goes out to
Rosetta.
my heart really goes out to Rosetta. And
Hmm.
I can't not say that. My heart really goes out to her. Like I don't think y'all understand how triggering it was to like hear her choke up on her tears because she was trying to be a big girl. She was really trying to be a big girl, but you can like hear the crackling and everything in her voice. Like he hit something deep in her soul,
Hmm.
and I really
Hmm.
feel for her because she's young. She's young and she got a whole life ahead of her, and I just know how a situation like that can affect you. So I really feel for her. So I'm not even going to take this time and even give that energy to Tyrus because he doesn't deserve it. I really feel for Rosetta.
Yeah.
Because how many times rape got thrown up in my face on this app? I know
You was
how
It,
it
on that shit.
affected me and what it did to me to even have to have my mother come on this app to tell what happened to me.
it
I
did.
didn't even
It did.
sit for 1 second to think how did it affect my mom? Like to know that my mother haven't even registered the fact that this has happened to me because she blamed herself because I was a child. So rape is like a trauma all the way around.
Oh, you want to mute? Okay, hold on, Blue. Hold on, Blue. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want, I am. God damn. I just wanted to wake it up real quick, and then I'm going. I'm being beckoned to come somewhere else. Um, Fortunately, you full of shit, bitch. Straight up.
Oh,
Anybody that calls that nigga to sick them on another fucking female to exploit them about any kind of sexual situation. You a grown ass woman, bitch. You big enough to fight me, your motherfucking self. Your mouth is just as vicious as mine. You called him in here on me, and because of that bullshit, you already know no one else in the room is exempt. That's got a fucking pussy. So that shit
Now,
happened because of your
now,
dumb.
now,
Wait, wait,
now.
don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. I'm just about done. Please don't do that.
No, no, but
I'm just
I'm just gonna
saying.
say, Blue. Now you can't make a statement like that and not let her respond. You can't
I'm
make that
not
statement
saying
and
that
then
what came
run.
out her mouth. Wait, wait, wait. I'm not saying that what came out his mouth is her fault. She knows this individual just as well as we do, and we know no one on this fucking panel or anywhere else with a pussy is exempt around him. He's a fucking predator in all types of fucking ways, and you could have just fought me your motherfucking self. So, bitch, don't try to turn this around and make this about you and your sexual trauma. No, no, because you called that sick ass dog in this motherfucker, and he was willing to do any fucking thing for some attention. With that being said, I'm going. You can scream at me later on tonight, bitch. I have somewhere to be.
bitch, I ain't gotta scream at your silly, stupid
Wait,
ass
what is
bitch.
she talking
I
about?
called him in here. I called him in here to tell what happened on that motherfucking panel. How your story didn't confirm your story. So before you try to push your motherfucking narrative, girl, as if that's what y'all two situations was the same or alike, it's completely and total bullshit. Now, what Tyra said to you after that, I don't have nothing to do with because I never knew that you and Tyrus was even fucking beefing or he even felt so strongly to fuck about you, girl. Fuck is you talking about? Tyrus was called in here for a conversation that he was in the room for, and your story did not collaborate with what we heard from BBW. Am I right or am I wrong, Courtney? Is that
What
not
do
what
any
Tyrus
You're
was
of
right.
called in
that
the room
have to
for?
do with Rosetta? Rosetta was violated.
Rosetta had nothing to do with the reason why he
Rosetta
was.
had nothing to do with that. Those two different situations. After the situation with Blue, then Rosetta came up on the panel to tell Courtney something about somebody else that about something else. And then Tyra said something to her about some beans. And then Nike came up and then it just went completely left. But those two totally different situations.
Yeah, it was.
And Blue
When
feels some type of way
when
because Tyrus
that caught
chewed
us
her ass
so off
up
guard
after he
because
agreed that she lied.
Rosetta had to do with nothing.
Rosetta ain't had nothing to do with what the fuck Blue just made up.
It was nothing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's not why. That's not. Yeah. The Rosetta didn't have anything to do with anything. That's why he. But that was why he was called in here.
But yes, that is why he was called in here. He was
Okay,
called in here for the
question. All
situation
that
about
shit
Blue.
transpired. Everything transpired on the same night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I just told you what happened, Rena baby. Uh he came Rosetta came in the room to say something to Courtney about somebody, about another girl.
Yeah, not to cut you off, but yeah, yesterday when they was trying to get Tyrus to apologize, I'm not mistaken if it was you, Courtney, or Wifey, because Number said that she started with him. One of y'all
No.
said no, she was not talking to you. She was having a conversation with somebody else, and you jumped on her case.
Yep. That's what
She
happened.
Correct
was.
me if
She
I'm
came in here
wrong.
to talk to Courtney. She was talking to Courtney.
Okay. And he did. He
And
just
then
jumped on
Tyrus
her
asked
case,
her for his
being a
beans.
fucking bully. He was being a
Yeah,
bully.
she came in to
And
talk to Courtney, and then Tyrus asked her for his beans. Something about
no,
some
no,
beans.
no. Daddy
But I
Nike
just
asked
told
her.
y'all a few. I
Daddy
told
Nike
Courtney and
asked her
Wifey
for
a few
500
days
beans, but
ago.
Daddy Nike was just joking.
But Courtney, I told you and Wifey a few days ago that I saw Numbers live, and he said on his live he liked to pick two people a day to bully. That shit is not cute.
Mm.
He
Wow.
likes that shit.
Wow. That is wild, man. That is wild. Now listen, I will get with your ass if the occasion calls for it. But I ain't never wanting to seek out a fight.
Why
But
do you think he
porcelain,
always kicks shit off
porcelain,
when
you're
everybody's
here.
chilling?
There was something else that you wanted to address, right, porcelain?
Yeah,
Or
it's
no?
something I want to address, but I can't get really too loud about it, so I don't want to yell about it because my kid's dad got to go to school. But Reba, I want to know what's your underlying issue with me.
Oh shit, I'm gonna mute.
Hold on.
I think Reba's sleeping.
She been live all day.
Okay, we can save it
Yeah,
till
since
later.
yesterday.
We can save it till later. I ain't going nowhere.
I'm screaming. I'm
I just
screaming.
hope I just hope Tyrus take this as a lesson learned. It can't be everybody. He's sitting there blaming everybody. He need to sit
But
to
I
himself and
said this
think
to
maybe he
Tyrus
is
when
the
me and him
problem and
got
change his
into it, like
ways.
when the situation was really bad between me and him. I told him that every issue it can't be everybody. Like there's no way everybody say the same thing about you and everybody is wrong. But I made amends and we got cordial for courtry, to be honest. For courtry. Like
I
courtry means a great deal to
Uh,
me. Courtry and AOE means a lot more to me than what they think they do or what other people may think they do. So
I know that was why you were cordial with him. I know why. I know that was why. I knew that. I knew that. And I think AOE probably knew that too.
Trust.
so it's like instead of being like the sour apple that when I come around the energy change because me and him is neck to neck. Let's just make peace about the situation. So that way that won't be a reasoning or a problem. But at the same
listen,
time, I've been seeing all that shit that everything that motherfuckers is finally saying. And I seen that from when it happened with me. And how I got disrespected badly when I didn't let him see me in the shower. Like I was behind that gun at
wait,
one
he
point too.
disrespected you because he wanted to see you in the shower.
Yeah, so
So
like
that,
I was
yes,
behind that
that
gun too. I was calling every dirty anything bitch in the world, girl. So,
He
I know
call
how
every
he play.
female a
I know
dirty
how he
bitch when he can't
operates.
get none.
But again, like y'all said, Courtney and them seen something in him that we couldn't see. And not only that, they talked to him on the back end. And so, when you talking to someone on the back end, you get to know really where they coming from and try to get some understanding of the trauma that they're going through that causes them to be the way that they are in the public eye. So I can't really so that was what made me come to the realization that I couldn't blame Courtney for him being in his family or any of those things because I was really on the outside looking in. Courtney and them had personal
Courtney and Wifey
conversations.
was his last result.
You
Like
see, you see,
those
you
was the
see,
only two people that
you
really
see
stuck
how
by
you
his
see how
side,
he
and the
just
whole
be
app
lying.
said fuck him.
I got your text, Kelly. Now he's saying that I told
Hi.
Petty that I wasn't gonna support her. I'm not even high on Petty's board. Now he's saying I told Petty I wasn't gonna support her if oh wow if she let him and her family.
But why would
Never
Petty
said
give a
that.
fuck about that? Petty not one of the people that you consistently give. So why would Petty
Right,
give a fuck about that if that was the case?
right.
Who
You
gives a
give Petty and
fuck?
she come on your
Who
family.
cares? Didn't
So
that motherfucker tell people not to support me? So fuck him and what he talking about. Don't nobody
Right.
care what he lied about. Fuck
They
him.
just be lying. He
Ooh.
just be lying.
Why y'all doing this? Listen, we still talking about him. Y'all gonna make me revert back to
He
what I'm not
but
trying to.
Hey, Courtney.
but
Revert back
Nita,
to it.
no,
Bitch,
bitch.
So
Courtney.
Blue
fuck.
just came in here
Courtney.
talking about something. I called her.
hold on. What's up, Nita?
I just came over here to clear the air. Courtney and Reba and nobody else did not have anything to do with the badge being dropped from town business. I dropped the badge from town business because Petty made a rash decision to pick up that badge. It was me. I am a victim of sexual assault. I do not think it's funny. I do not think that it's cool. I don't like that shit. My mama is a victim also. So no, I'm not supporting it. So if anybody want to blame it on anybody, blame it on me, cause it
Well,
was me.
he just told hold on, I'll play it for you. Hold on, I'll play it for you.
for that. Yes, I am a free thinker.
Kicked off the family verbatim. I said, oh,
Mhm.
this is all the information I needed, and I left, and it shook their ass. Now they're trying to produce that Courtney did it all on his own, like he was man enough to make the decision. Now, bitch, nigga, we got the receipt. Live witness, nigga. Y'all can cover up all you want. Cover up all you want, nigga. He said that shit in front of four of them motherfuckers that he made sure. And then I also got the receipt right after I joined Petty Family. Y'all see, I had already joined Petty Family. Y'all was about to join too. They hurry up and ran to Petty. And Courtney verbatim told her that he's not going to support her if she fucking accepts me. And that was big enough for her to be like, fuck it.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened.
I got that on recording. That's what happened. I got that on recording. Nigga. Yes.
You can see my face.
He said he
I
called her.
did it.
He said he called her. Yeah.
Nope.
Whether he called her or
Nope.
not, she
Never
did
said
not
that
make the
either.
call. Look at the top of the family. Who is the owner?
I was sitting that
Who
down.
picks up the badges and who drops them? Me.
Courtney room.
That nigga is weird. That's some weird shit.
He mad as
That's
She
some
fuck.
called
weird
me.
shit.
She
That nigga
called me.
is
I did not
beyond
know what
weird.
was going on. She called me. I was sleeping. She called me. I was sleeping. She was like, "Accept this badge." Blah 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 blah. I was half asleep. When I woke up and I'm talking to her, I said, "Oh no, I've been watching." I said I've been watching on Reba's panel. What happened? No, this is not cannot go down. So I filled her in, and it was dropped.
That's just some weird shit to say. Man enough. And see, and I'm trying not to go to hell with this motherfucker because I take care of my responsibilities. I take care of my family. I take care of my house. I pay all my own bills. My house is clean. I work outside this app. I'm not a sex addict or a drug addict. That's that nigga's problem, not mine. That's why he ain't never got no fucking money. He spends all his money on bitches to FaceTime fuck them. That's the weird shit you do. The same reason why you went to New York and got stuck there after we got paid and didn't even have $400. After we not just after we got paid and the money had hit accounts. You hit 500K that month. Why you didn't have $400 to get home? Why did you have to go to Coochie's house to get home? Because you got a problem, my nigga. You got a problem. I ain't never seen nobody get broke that fast. Like your car got repossessed. You staying with your grandma, you wouldn't even leave her house. She had to evict you out of that shit. Now you living with some fucking DJ. Nigga, that's the weird shit that you do. Not me. No, he hit a 600K. Okay, I'm sorry. He hit a 600K and couldn't even get home. Didn't even have the money to get home. What the fuck you doing with your money, nigga? You got your baby mama calling motherfuckers and coming onto the app because you can't even take care of your fucking kids, begging you, pleading you. Stop right here on my panel, pleading with you to send some money to take care of your fucking kids. But you couldn't even do that. What the fuck is you doing with your money? You bragging about all these quotas you hit, but you ain't never got no fucking money. Not to eat with, not to not get your car repossessed, not to get a fucking place to live. What the fuck is you doing with your money? Drugs and pussy. So you can't never cut it with me. You can't never sit up there and say that I'm not man enough for a fuck ass thing. You are not a man, sir. If I had 3 kids, I would be with them. They would be with me. I would be taking care of them. Get your shit together. That nigga's weird, man.
How you talk shit to
Here's
everybody
the
who got their own
messages
shit?
right here. Look. He needs $230 to get I keep on
I just don't
fucking receipts.
understand how you talk so much shit to everybody who got their own shit.
That got their own
Mm-hmm.
shit. That got their
Own
own shit.
shit. Own, sir.
He
Own
live
shit.
now. He's still going at it.
Still going at it.
Own
Going
shit,
at it.
sir. Like, be for
But
real.
you know
We know
what's
you a sex
crazy?
addict.
They
We
got
know
their
you a
own
drug
shit.
addict.
This
You
is
was
this
high
is
as fuck yesterday
hold on,
running
let's
your
be
fucking
clear.
mouth.
This is my house.
The
Mine. And that shit goes all the way the fuck
But you know
back.
what's
This is
crazy?
my house.
He will sit there. I don't get it. He will sit there and talk shit to y'all, but he won't talk shit to them top broadcasters. That why his ass. He was running from their asses. Why he not talking shit to them?
No. He's got to spin a narrative because what they just
Mm-hmm.
heard over here affected them.
Yeah.
So now
Well, they don't need to
he's
blame
got to
nothing on
try and
my.
run it back all over again and lie and make it like oh, he's the bad guy, y'all. He did this, that, and the third. He ran the
Now, when
page. That never happened. I
he
shared
said
the
you
live
wasn't
too
man
petty.
enough to do what, Courtney?
I shared the live too petty. I wasn't man enough to drop his badge, but I dropped your badge.
He
Right, I
tried. He
understand.
tried to make it seem like he left for his own. Like Courtney didn't drop his badge. Courtney
Mm-mm.
wasn't able to do it.
No, he definitely
Mm-mm.
got his
No, his
bad
bag.
dropped.
got revoked.
Yeah, he definitely got his
He
badge
got
dropped.
fired.
Me personally, I feel like this. Tyrus feel like he's the man and he ain't shit. Honestly, I'm gonna be real honest with you.
That shit
And I
wrong,
sit
shit.
by and I keep my mouth shut and I try to be. I don't like downing people. I don't like talking shit. I just don't do that shit. So for me, I just feel like for him, he feel like he's that nigga. You ain't shit. What makes you think for a second that somebody's gonna continue to deal with your shit like what the fuck you say is law, nigga? Fuck you. And that's that. Don't nobody
You
give a
can't be the
fuck
man.
Everyone to
about what
You
fuck
you
can't be
you
the man when you living in somebody else's house. When you went from
another
living
man's
in
house at
somebody's
that.
house
in the
and moved
basement.
into somebody else's house.
Yeah.
Can't
You
be
I
the
just
can't be
man
the
don't
when he
man.
got kicked out
understand.
on live. The nigga was running down the street. Baby daddy was gonna whip that ass. Pussy ass nigga.
I just don't
Oh yeah.
understand. And
Oh yeah.
it's
Got kicked out of Rena's house, left at the airport by passion, kicked out his grandma's house, and this DJ, whoever the fuck he's staying with, go put his ass out too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but what I do know is
Like
he ain't
you've been kicked out of three houses,
He
and
can't
had your car
talk shit
repossessed
about
just in the last
nobody.
couple months. But you the man?
listen. I ain't
That
going to
nigga
court to get
ain't
put out
got
of my
no
house.
real job.
I'm
He
saying,
do Uber Eats in the truck that
Yeah,
steal
yeah.
children.
No, not Uber
He
Eats,
don't have a job.
DoorDash.
He deliver food.
fuck
And half
him.
time,
DoorDash.
yeah, not even Uber Eats. Uber Eats pay more. DoorDash.
Tyrus, you
9
do a
times out of
lot,
10, he was
and I
stealing
know
them
you
people
watching.
food. He be
You
stealing
do a
them food.
lot. You talk a lot of shit. You ain't shit, bro. Sorry to tell you. Everybody keep telling you you ain't shit, and you figure you the man. You ain't shit. Fuck you in your 16 million, bitch. And I mean that, nigga. This Bigo, fuck this app. No shade, Bigo. I'm just saying. But this is a fucking application on the phone, bitch. Fuck you.
And this
But
all you
wifey,
got.
with that 16
This is
million,
your
he wouldn't
claim to
even be
fame.
there.
This is it.
What
This
in
is your
the
If
claim to
fuck
y'all
do
watch
fame.
you
that
have
interview with
outside?
Empress Paris,
Where
he robbed them girls.
If we Google agent numbers or Tyrus Israel, what the fuck are we gonna find?
All kinds
Like,
of
let's
shit
be
with
for
people waking
real.
it up on him on Bigo.
Are we gonna
On
find a
Bigo.
business? Are we gonna
No.
Let's
find any
let's do this,
property?
Tyrus. Let's do
You're
this,
gonna
Tyrus.
see
Since you
shit
want to say
about
who's a
child
man and who's not.
molestation, him robbing people
Let's
and all
drop
that extra
let's
Child
drop
shit.
your
molest.
real name. Let's drop your real
Beware.
name in Google and drop my real name in Google
Oh, it's
and
Brandon
Shit,
see
drop
what
Pierre
my
comes
shit in
up.
there
Williams.
too. Let's
His
drop
name
my
is
shit in there
Brandon
too
Pierre
and see what the
Williams.
fuck pop up.
His real name is Brandon Pierre Williams.
Brenda Pierre
I don't even
Williams.
care. I don't even
Yup.
care. That weird nigga is gonna be the cause of his own demise. Don't nobody sitting on this panel or within the sound of my voice have to do anything. But sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. Tasty went over there and lied. I never said on this panel or any panel that I told Petty I wouldn't support her if he was in her family. Like, why
He
the fuck would
wants
you say that?
somebody
How
to
far
feel
gone?
sorry for
How
his
far
ass.
gone
That's
are
what it is.
you? How far gone are you that you would lie and say that? And I have the recording. If you have the recording, Tasty, come back and play it. Weird bitch.
These bitches that want a nigga to come in their house and touch on their kids. These the type of bitches that'll know a nigga touched on their kids and won't even say nothing.
Basically,
Hey y'all. Hey CB.
Hey, CB
Facts.
baby, for real. Them
Yeah,
type of bitches
but
that's
Facts.
over there feeding into that shit. Them the type of bitches that'll let a nigga touch their kids and won't say nothing.
I don't know.
Facts.
That'll be
I
like
Facts.
that
just feel
tell their
like
kids they lying.
I
Them the
think
type
that
of bitches that'll tell their kids they lied to
he
keep a
needs
nigga.
to put his energy into establishing something for himself. I think that's what he needs to do. He needs to establish something for himself as a grown ass 30-something-year-old man with
Outside
children
of
and a
fucking
wife.
Bigo.
Okay.
Outside of
I
being
think that's
menace
yeah,
on a
yeah,
phone.
definitely. Because Bigo ain't getting him where he need to be and established. It's not. It's just not doing it. And it's not okay and it's not acceptable for a man with kids to not be established.
Not
I'm sorry.
acceptable at all.
While he running around talking about women who don't have kids and doing all that shit, and why this and why that, you didn't need to understand why the fuck you didn't put yourself in a position to be able to take care of yours. That's what he needs to understand. See, it's women like me who was waiting till they got married to have children. Unfortunately for me, before I could pop a baby out, my man went to prison. But you best to motherfucking believe when he get out next year, bitch, because he will be home
You
next
gonna
year.
pop that?
For
You
everybody who
popping
want
our
to
baby?
spin that narrative, like my husband is in jail for life, and I met him in prison. No, me and my man been together for 12 years. He only been motherfucking locked up for the past 3. So let's be clear about that. If you want to tell my story, tell it right.
That's some weird shit, bro. That's some weird shit. That's some weird shit. Like, how do you concoct these kinds of lies in your head? And how do you as a woman sit back and support the lie?
Fuck a
That's
lie. How do you, as a woman, sit back and support a man throwing rape up into a 20-year-old girl's face?
Yeah, I sure ain't.
She's a
that shit.
baby herself. That's a baby.
Basically.
She's a baby. Them bitches should have been asking, why was you wanting to see her pussy at 19 and you was still in your 30s? But go ahead.
Oh, I
But
did.
go
I
ahead.
did ask him.
But you know what's crazy? One of the
And
boys
he
that
caught an
was just on this
attitude
panel, he said this
because I
not the
told
first
him
time that
that
Number said that
Rosetta
shit to
ain't set, you know,
somebody.
no shade, but she looked like a little ass girl to me.
And not
And,
even
So
the
what the
type of
fuck
girl that
turned
gets
you on about a little ass
She
girl?
do.
and she said that while she was sitting here. But
Absolutely.
she
I'm always say how I feel. I don't give a fuck. I'm
but
just
she
saying
does
it
look
wasn't
like
no
Rosetta
disrespect
in
to
the
her,
live
but
now. She's sitting here in the live. Open up. Let her come up.
yeah, there's no offense to
Rosetta
her,
is
but
here.
she's compared to him, she's a fucking child. She was a teenager. Regardless if she was underage or not, she was a fucking teen. Period. I don't see what real man would be intrigued by a teen.
I don't know, but Rosetta, if you in the comments, can you come here, baby, please?
Yeah, she's here.
what's going on? What's going
I
on, Lee
want to talk.
lady?
I want to talk to you, woman to woman. Like,
Deuces. Deuces.
cause I heard you was dealing with my man, and my man's coming home to me.
What?
Don't want to come up. She don't want to come up. It's fine. This is a lot.
Well, I have your number. I have your number, so I'm gonna call you. I forgot I been had your number. I'm gonna call you on the
Hey,
back end.
Rosetta.
I'm gonna call you on the
Yeah.
back end. I love you, POP for life. Hold me down.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. The nerve of that nigga. The nerve of that nigga to call me a punk and to say I'm not man enough.
So who
No,
the
Nigga, you
fuck?
that
How the
know
nigga
fuck was
not
you
man
man enough?
enough. He
I just
can't
don't
call
understand.
nobody a
When
fucking
you are
about
punk.
the
all
one,
the
you are
time.
the
All
only one with the
the time.
access to do it. So I don't get it. So who the fuck
He
was man
can't call
enough to do
nobody a punk because when
it?
my baby daddy wanted to fight him, he ain't want to
So who
fight.
the
You
fuck was man enough
What
to
you
drop his
mean?
badge? Then I'm just curious.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I wish
uh-uh.
Bigo had the
See,
proof to
all of
show
that, it
who
was a
dropped his
setup
bag.
shit. It was a setup. It wasn't a setup. I already knew my decision was when he told me wait for it. I'm a Scorpion. You can't tell me that no shit like that. I'm a vengeful bitch. You can't tell me. You can't tell me wait for it. Cause I'm gonna make you mad first, bitch. Trust and believe that.
I wish I wish Bigo had the option for you to show, like, oh no, bitch, I dropped your badge. Bigo be knowing
It
what
was
They
they be
do.
recorded.
doing.
They
It was
do.
recorded.
If you
It
go
was
to
recorded.
your inbox
Oh,
and
they
if the
do?
founder removes you, it shows that the founder removes you. It'd be like you have been kicked out.
It was recorded. When his badge got dropped, it was recorded.
Oh, well, tell that
So,
nigga prove
oh
that he
shit. Well, let
dropped.
me get hold on, let me
Tell
get
him
Baby D
prove
up
he
in here.
dropped his own
Yeah,
I
badge.
that's what
forgot Baby D got the
Lady
recording.
D or Baby D.
Baby D
It was
got the
Baby D.
recording.
Yeah, she played on Reba's panel last night. She played on Reba's panel last night. So yeah, no, it was definitely recorded.
That boy made. I'm sorry. At this point, it's getting comical. No shade. no, no shade. He is mad as hell and he deserved that shit.
Y'all don't think I'm that active with y'all, but this is my best season. Tax season, baby. These bitches start buying all the bathroom sets, all the motherfucking sets that go across their table. Oh, now you want Chanel dishes, bitch. So this rich season for me, bitch. So I'm here, but I'm working in the background. That's when these bitches get rich. I love a good taxi rich bitch. No shade.
Okay, no shade.
No shade, bitch. I love a good taxi rich bitch. Are you rich? You got them bands. You filed your dependents. And not only that, this really waste bead season for me too. Everybody about to start taking their trips, using their tax money to take their trips. And they need their little anklets. They need their waist beads. So this my season right here, baby. This in winter, those my seasons because everybody gets sick in the winter. He's still talking shit. Who listening in?